And welcome to Game Changers, a technology show that highlights Kenyan innovations that are providing solutions to problems around us. Today, we look into how e-payment solutions are aiding in business growth and exactly how. First, let's have a look at the performance of major e-payment providers in the country. Now, looking at subscriptions, we see that mobile financial services market share per operator, as you can see in the year 2019, Safaricom did way better compared to the rest of the mobile financial services, followed by Airtel. And now moving on, crossing over now to the year 2020, the COVID-19 year. Looking at the telecommunications market share of subscribers in the first quarter, we see that Equitel comes in with a record of 3.1 shares, Telcom taking up 5.8% of the shares, whereas Airtel and Safaricom taking up the rest, as Safaricom leads with the highest market share of the subscribers. At this first quarter, we see Safaricom having a larger market of subscribers, therefore, or hence rather, the acceleration in their net income. Now, looking at Safaricom's net income, where is the monetary appreciation coming from? We see that Safaricom's net income has continued to accelerate since the year 2016 to 2020, from 38 billion to 75 billion shillings. Now, the need for accessible mobile payments has provided an ease of conducting business in the country by far and wide. And with that, we take a short commercial break and do not go far, because there is a lot lined up for you when it comes to how e-payments are easing businesses' growth in the country. And welcome back. You're watching Game Changers, your number one technology show that highlights Kenyan innovations that are providing solutions to our daily problems. You can get talking to us on our SMS line 20146. You can get talking to me at Tabitha Muthoni G on Twitter and at Metropole TVKE. And now joining me in studio to discuss how we can leverage on e-payment solutions to boost or grow our businesses is Mr. David Olilo, founder and CEO Moot Technologies. Karibu sana.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, great. Now, I've heard of Moot before, moot.co.ke, but maybe you can bring us up to speed on cashback on everyday purchases and just an in-depth understanding on what Moot is all about.
Sure. So Moot, thank you again for having me. Moot is an app that basically pays people real money for everyday purchases. We thought that there should be one single place, one single app that gives you money when you go to a supermarket, when you go to a restaurant, or when you go to a bar. Yeah.
Okay, now how does the free cashback rewards work? When I come to your website, moot.co.ke, the first thing I see is extra cash back on. Yes, whatever you buy. First, let's discuss what that is all about.
Sure. Yeah. So basically what you see on your screen is a campaign that we are working on in November to December that will basically bring together a few supermarkets, e-commerce marketplaces, and delivery companies to give consumers or shoppers cashback or rewards when they buy specific FMCG products.
So, and quite timely, because we are near the holiday season. Everyone just wants to buy in bulk, buy a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. So for how long have you been doing this, and what can you say have been the benefits so far for you as a business?
Sure. So Moot has been operational for 3 years. We pivoted 2 times. So what you currently know as Moot, we launched it in this year, January. Unfortunately, with the COVID, we had to turn down operations, but now we are back. So in April, we went back again with a campaign, with the same campaign, but in a smaller scale, and we got a lot of consumers signing up to to earn cashback. At the same time, brands reached out to us that they wanted to support some of the consumers with their products. At the same time, just give them a token of appreciation for buying their products.
Okay, it's an application, a product that you've come up with. Probably you can take us through how it works, get to understand, because it's practical. So this is what I'm seeing there, the how it works.
So basically it's a mobile app which is available on Google Play, and we're launching on the Apple Store next week. So as a consumer or as a shopper, the app is free for you. All you do is just go to the app stores, install it to your mobile phone or tablet, and create an account, and you're good to go. So once you're in the app, you
and
get...
you have it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually see it here.
On Google Play?
Yeah, so this is Google Play. So once you're in the app, you get to see a recommendation of products, brand partners who are working with us, who are open to give you cashback. And what you do, you just note the items in your app, and you go to any supermarket, you purchase, and the receipt you're given, you come and send it to us via the app. Once we get it, we are able to now credit your Moot account with the cashback.
And how timely is it?
It's real time. Actually, right now we've implemented machine learning and artificial intelligence, so there is minimal human manual work. So everything is automated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Automated. So there's a video here. This app is compatible with your device. You install the app.
Yeah.
It's called Moot app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Moot, it's called Moot Cashback.
Yeah, Moot Cashback.
Okay, so there, for anyone who is watching, it's called Moot Cashback on your Play Store or App Store.
Yeah.
And then these are video, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, on how it works. Use Moot every time you shop. Yeah. Okay. Not quite audible, but I think it's clear. Now, looking at these products, what are some of the probably maybe the main brands that you work with? You know, probably I can go into a certain supermarket, they don't know about Moot, or probably you're just not yet there. Which are some of these brands that you work with?
For example, we've already worked with a brand called Nutri, which is a porridge company. Yeah. Currently also working with an e-commerce marketplace called Africa Sokoni. And one of the unique things with Moot is we are trying to open up new categories. Case in point, next week we might open up our accessories category. 2 weeks ago we opened up to restaurants. We already have restaurants signing up. So like right now, when you go to the app, when you spend 500 shillings at any restaurant, you're able to earn 50 shillings as cashback. And this is real money that you can put into your M-Pesa and enjoy how you want. Yeah.
Okay, now how do you go about having these probably supermarkets on board? Because those are the main people that we know, or brands that we know. They give vouchers and all that. You can get cashback from them. How do you go about that, having them on your end?
So our main target are the brands, because as you understand, every brand wants to tell their story. And you know, with Moot, we present a unique place where they can come and find an audience that is willing to listen to what they're offering. So in the app, we have tiny bits of information like recipes, apart from the cashback, things like videos that the brands can use to tell their story. Now for the supermarkets, the app is accessible. You can use it at from any supermarket, because all we ask you to do is to scan a shopping receipt from any supermarket. Yeah.
So you just scan the receipt.
Yes, just scan the receipt.
Why is not never to dispose of your receipt? Because after shopping, nakunja karatasi vizuri, natupa receipt hapo na naondoka.
Yeah. So there's another catch to why we ask you to send the receipts, because we want to verify that you've actually purchased our partner products, our brand partners products. So in the receipt, we look at the supermarket name, the location, the items of the products you've bought, the price, and the total. So that when the receipt comes to our end, we are able to verify that you've actually bought an item for us to give you that cashback. At the same time, the reason why we are asking for the receipts, we are working on another product called Moot Insights, basically extracting the data from the receipts and giving it back to the brands. Because as you know, in the online world, there's a lot of data. For example, in e-commerce, you are able to understand what is somebody looking at, what they are buying. But in the offline world, it's so hard. But the secret is in receipts. Yeah.
So how do you go about advertising that a certain maybe unga is by Moot or is by a client of Moot? How do you go about that? So that probably when I'm going to buy, I know if I buy that one, it's branded Moot or something, I'll get a cashback. How do the customers or the buyer like me know or get to identify that's a Moot product and I'll get a cashback?
Yeah. So one of the main benefits of Moot, we are able to give you cash back on everyday essentials. So like buying bread, buying eggs, buying milk. So it's an app that you can actually use on your daily basis. And once we sign up a brand, we do a small activation whereby we might involve a micro-influencer, or we will do the same activation on our social media, digital channels, just to get the word out there. Yeah.
So you've been there for 3 years. How have the returns been like for you as a business? Because at the end of the day, as an innovator, you have to bring something back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. How has it been for you?
So how we started Moot is not how you see it right now. It has been a journey. We started Moot as a proximity solution, whereby we had a small device which we call the Moot beacon. We used to put it in malls, and working with it, the responses, we were able to to innovate, adapt to what the market was telling us, and now we have Cashback, an app that actually gives people cash. So for the brands, they pay us. The main people who pay us are the brands, because they want to get the message out there. They want sales, they want traffic, they want awareness. So we are able to deliver that with the app. So they give us we call it as an advertisement fee. Yeah, which we are able now as revenue to Moot to share the proceeds now with our users. Yeah.
And you also make money from downloads from the app. For example, when someone goes to Play Store, they download the Moot Cashback, there's something you get from that, yeah?
So the Moot app is free. It's free. We only make our proceeds from the brands. Yeah, yeah.
So there's no way you work with Google to get some cash from that?
No, we are looking at such avenues. Actually, one of our plans, apart from working with people like Google, is to to bring a feature whereby you will be able to link your Visa or MasterCard with our app, so that when you go to a restaurant, you don't need to scan a receipt. You just once you pay, we're able to to credit your Moot account in real time when you purchase.
Yeah, great. And now when we say leveraging on e-payments, yeah, how has that worked for you? The people use M-Pesa, Airtel Money. How is that for you?
Yeah, one of the benefits with e-payments actually for us as Moot is our possibility to actually give people real cash back or real cash via M-Pesa. As we started Moot, we were working with gift vouchers, but it was very challenging. People are like, no, this is not for me, I don't like it. But once we introduced the partnership with M-Pesa, we actually got many users, even this year, just coming to us and appreciating like what we are doing, because now they're able to like get real cash and use it the way they want. Yeah.
And Airtel Money or any other mobile payment in the country?
So as we go on, we are looking at now integrating with Airtel Money, as well as Telcom, as well as now the Visa and MasterCard.
Wow,
yeah.
And that's a milestone for you.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's a video here on YouTube about Mush Cashback.
Yeah.
Not Cashback, Cashback.
Cashback.
Yes, so probably we can play it. Oh, it's the same thing you saw on the Play Store, yeah? Okay, so David, what can you say are probably some of your growth prospects, probably in the next 5 years beyond COVID-19? Let's also talk about how COVID-19 has affected your business. You said it put you on a hold. It put you on a hold.
It's slowed progress.
Yeah. Okay, now moving beyond that, probably what are some of the strategies that you have come up with?
Right now, as things easen up, we've actually seen brands coming to us like, hey, we would like to work with you to give something to our consumers. And you see, also for the consumers, we're trying to open up new channels where they can earn more cash. So with this, as I mentioned, we've opened up restaurants. Next week, we might open up apparels. Going forward, one of the things we are looking at is once we integrate with maybe MasterCard or Visa, we'll be able to open up a new channel as well. But also possibly going into the future, we're not looking at the Kenyan market only, because you see mobile penetration and internet is it's changing, it's growing a lot, as well as one of our partners, M-Pesa, they're also expanding their footprint in Africa. So this gives us an opportunity where we can also explore other markets.
Wow, to traverse the entire country, the entire world.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. David. Probably a parting shot as we close your session.
Yeah. Sure. As Moot, one of our missions or our visions is to make an app that actually people use on a daily basis and get rewarded from it. So I think the future looks bright for us, and we'll keep pushing on.
Wow, beautiful. The future is indeed bright. That's it from David Olilo, founder and CEO Moot Technologies. And you can actually get them on moot.co.ke from your Play Store or App Stores. You're coming on App Store, yeah?
Yeah.
Also,
Next week, yeah.
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay, that's news. Next week, Moot will be on App Store. But for now, you can get them on Play Store as Moot Cashback. That's it. We take a very short commercial break. But when we do come back, a lot to do with innovation.